Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker. I'm the head trader here, but I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. So, in today's video, we'll do a look here at the economic data, we'll look at some news, we'll do a market recap, and then we will look at the trading opportunities from today. So, today on the economic data front, we did have core PCE price index month over month change come in worse than expected here at 0.3% with 0.4% forecasted. Looking at the calendar, we'll turn to next week here. Coming up on Monday, we have ISM manufacturing. Tuesday, JOLTS job openings. Wednesday, we get non-farm employment change and non-manufacturing PMI, crude oil inventories, and then Thursday we get initial jobless claims, and Friday is a holiday for Good Friday, but we also get non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. So now we'll look at some news. In the news here, we do have Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, the BRICS nations, state that they are developing a new currency. And this is BRICS. They have overtaken the G7 in global GDP. And this is the U.S. Debt to GDP ratio by year. As you can see, the massive increase. And the debt is up 8.2 trillion since 2020, up to 31.4 trillion. By comparison, it took 230 years to add the first 8.2 trillion in debt, and we did that in 3 years. And this is the PCE price index moving down to 5%. This is the lowest level it's been since September 2021. The peak being here at 7% in June of last year. And this is the effective funds rate versus core PCE price index, which is the Fed's preferred measure of inflation. And it's the Fed's funds rate is actually currently above the core PCE inflation rate. And here is a chart of the 30-year fixed mortgage rate over since the 70s, and it is currently here at 6.3%. And this is the office real estate vacancy percentage right here for commercial real estate, and it's up here at a new high at 18.7%. And we also have the U.S. government to sell 41,500 Bitcoin, which equals 1.18 billion at today's price, connected to the Silk Road that happened. And they're going to sell it in 4 batches throughout this year. So now we will look at the charts here. Starting in the debt market, we have the 10-year yield continuing to roll over after getting rejected here at that midline, getting a pretty big wick here on the weekly chart. Looking at the dollar, we do have a green day in the dollar, still, just kind of consolidating here at the lower end of this daily range. Stocks, we had a monster move in stocks today, squeezing up through the upper extreme here on the daily chart, getting a really nice move here on this weekly chart. And today was the monthly and quarterly close, but we'll go over that later when we're looking at the trades. Bitcoin, we do have a green day here in Bitcoin, still consolidating up here at the upper end of this daily range. These bands are starting to get a little tighter here. Green on the week. XRP, green day, still sitting up here, really not pulling back much, which is nice to see. This is definitely a sign of strength. So maybe over the weekend we can get some continuation to get that close up here on the weekly chart above this 55-cent level. Turning to commodities, we have oil. We have another strong day here in oil, getting continuation after bouncing off that midline here. Literally almost turning green on the month after getting that huge push down here towards that lower extreme. 45 minutes left here on this monthly candle, looking like it's going to close above this key resistance. So, we might get a little consolidation before, another squeeze to the upside, breaking out of this range here above $80. Going into summer, demand does pick up. So, this is like a monster wick on a monthly chart. So, I would expect this low here at $64.41 to be the low for quite some time here in oil. So now we'll look at the trades from today. So we'll start here with our volume analysis. As you can see, monster day here on the volume chart. Getting up here to that volume average, pretty much, just all buying today. Squeezing up here through that upper extreme. But we can open up the monthly chart because we did get a monthly close today. As you can see, getting a really nice monthly close here on the monthly chart. Nice and green to close above these moving averages. With the next month candle opening, I would maybe expect this trade line to cross above that 20 EMA, which would be super bullish for stocks. And we also did get the quarterly close as well, which is a really strong quarterly close here. As you can see, getting, that nice bounce continuation off that 20 exponential moving average there. So now we'll look at the 5-minute. As you can see, just monster day, opening up, pushing up all morning, pulling back for like an hour, and then just getting, more continuation to the upside here. And we can zoom out more. If you look up here at the daily chart, we did break above this high from, the previous monthly high back here from the beginning of the month to get that really nice, strong monthly close here. As you can see, that pullback with these the trade line coming in to catch it as support. But we can look at the relativity with the Qs as well. As you can see, the NASDAQ as well just having a monster day, just going straight up with that nice squeeze to the upside. So yeah, the NASDAQ is what we liked better because the SPY was running into that resistance from the previous high of the month. So the Qs is what we liked for the trade. So yeah, I mean, the Qs were just monster, like really strong. And we've been talking about that for the past couple of days, how strong the Qs looked. Actually, let's go to the daily chart first. As you can see, the Qs a lot stronger than the SPY here, breaking above this, yearly high. Just really getting that push up. I mean, we're not really looking at much resistance here until, this kind of level up here. And if you do draw like a fib, it does line up, right there at that exact spot too. That 1618 fib target. Lining up here about that 330 mark. So, just breaking out here in the NASDAQ. Getting a really nice, quarterly and monthly close. Getting a perfect bounce there off that 20 EMA here on the quarterly chart. And if we look at the monthly chart, as you can see, getting a nice strong close here. So yeah, really nice move today in the market. I did like the Qs here for a trade because we were just strong and we looked like the SPY was going to break that monthly high. So we did have this squeeze with upward momentum with this kind of bull flag here. So yeah, your entry would have been here on this breakout candle with that momentum shift to the upside. And if you got in there, I got these contracts pulled up here. We were looking at 319s. So you're getting up here in the upper end of this range. We'll call it like 75 cents. On that first push to highs, you're looking at about a 40% gain. And on that continuation to the highs throughout the day, you are looking at a 188% gain on these contracts. So a really nice move here for call options just to take advantage of this strength, just playing the squeezes, Trading's all about the squeezes and the patterns. Yeah, so there was, a lot of moves today. Obviously, with this kind of strength, there's going to be a lot of trades. We'll look at Tesla here because it was at the top of the board. So Tesla also had its squeeze with a slight momentum shift here. So yeah, same kind of thing as the Qs, right? You're getting that, that bull pennant form here with that squeeze, with your momentum shift to the upside. So this would have been a really nice entry for Tesla calls as well on this break. I do have these pulled up down here. So if you're getting in here on this break, you're looking at about, we'll call it $1.10. And, on that push to highs, you're looking at about 125% gain. And on that extra extension, a 159% gain on these call options. So really big moves today. There was some other trades. We had Google. It had a nice push up, pullback, momentum shift squeeze to the upside. There was also Mara, which is a blockchain company. As you can see, it got its nice push up, pullback into VWAP, momentum shift squeeze to the upside. Yeah, just really nice trades today all around to take advantage of the strength. A lot of nice squeezes with momentum shifts. Let me go back to Tesla here. I want to zoom out and just show you all the daily charts. As you can see, just getting that nice squeeze to the upside here after getting that kind of bull flag form here on the 2-hour chart. As you can see, it had its nice push up bull flag breakout to the upside with the squeeze and momentum shift. It's a really nice trade here on Tesla. We can look at Google as well. We'll look at the daily chart first. As you can see, just coming down, bouncing, really nice double bottom bounce off that midline breakout here. Yeah, just really nice moves, getting those trade line crosses, crossing up through VWAP. So yeah, really good trades today. You know, the Nasdaq, Tesla, Google, Amara all had really nice squeezes with trade line VWAP crosses to the upside. So yeah, just really strong day here. Really nice way to close the month and close the quarter here in stocks with this monster move up. You know, huge volume day. So yeah, this gets me really excited for the next month coming up in the second quarter of this year. You know, it's always nice to see really strong monthly closes here, and we are starting to look like this. You see this band here starting to curl out to the upside. It looks like we, you know, based off how today went and these closes we're getting, we do look like we're going to squeeze up to the upside here, which is really nice and really bullish for stocks and crypto and, you know, just everything in general. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I was talking about how this quarterly 20 EMA had been the support for the last 12 years, and it looks like we are going to get, you know, continuation to the upside after bouncing there off that midline. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not calling for all-time highs or anything, but I'm just saying we did get a really nice bullish quarterly and monthly close here for the stock market. So, yeah, appreciate y'all watching the video, and I will talk to y'all later.